Hello, welcome back to Zerift's channel. Today I'm back in the DM seat. Today we will be going back to Kryn in the world of Dragonlance. But
Dun, dun, dun.
so quick recap for those who are just following. So there's three major points to note. So the thing off is that our party is on a mission to find something called the Dragon Orb, and they're still debating whether or not what to do, destroy it, keep it, whatever. At the same time, a Dragon High Lord, the main antagonist, is going after it as well for his own purposes. Second thing to note is they have a death mark on them by by one of the party members interfering with his business before he started adventuring.
What? We have a death park? Doesn't that
I have
wash off?
no clue what you
Well,
mean.
it's basically it's a badge of you're going to be hunted down and killed.
Oh, geez, how nice. Can I wash it off?
That's
And
that's totally not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
and
Ghostek never fought that Death Knight. Does he have the death mark?
Death mark
no,
by
this is
association.
basically this is on the party member uh,
Not it.
who defeated one of his personal subservient servants, the Hag, and then since the party members that helped him. So no, you do not have that death mark on you.
So then who
He,
does?
You, Tunko, uh, Orin, and Coach Dorek,
Warwick.
the Hargar. But to deal with this, he had sent one of his Death Knights, Goreth, to go out and hunt you guys down. But you have not heard from him from a while. So it's just a thing to know. The third thing is the most important thing is that well, we got a battle coming up. So a huge battle between one of the generals of the Dragon High Lord that's hunting for the orb, called uh, called the Lord of the Marsh, and his name is because I haven't gave him one yet is Kirmir, General Kirmir. So while that's going on, you guys have been preparing for the battle. Last session, you basically got through a few things. Some of you lost your powers and gained new powers. Some of you have seen some stuff and read about things, and most importantly, you got to ride on griffins last session.
Yeah,
And now
flying
you
was
have
awesome.
and of course, these griffins, after defeating the wyvern riders of the enemy, you have now collected the griffins to the knight's cause for the battle up ahead. Now, most important things to note is you got griffins. You got one of the the head of the militia of the volunteer forces has a Dragonlance. Don't know how they acquired that, but we're getting to get into that soon, and you're going to do more preparation for the battle up ahead. So, other than that's it. So, do you guys want to introduce your characters, or let's start with you, Aaron?
Okay, so I'm just making notes. We have griffins, and also someone has a dragonlance.
Well, your forces have griffins. I'll get more into how the griffins will work into the battle up ahead when we
Are
get there.
we going to have griffins ourselves?
Not for the moment.
Okay.
All right. So I am Chunko Darhargar, dwarven white wizard, wearing my purple sailor's cap and my spiffy white robe of veritasiness. My cousin Dorag, we will meet soon. Um, uh, I am a war mage, and I aspire one day to lead the White Tower. That's it for me.
I am Dwareg Darhargar, aspiring knight of Salonia. I am Darhargar. Yes. I'm a brave fighter and great rider.
As evidenced by the horse going all around the map just recently, yeah?
Yes, I am riding my horse. What did I name my horse again?
Beatrix.
I'm riding my horse Beatrix around the courtyard here, keeping her fit for the fight to come.
Very good riding, sir. Very good riding. I'm almost tempted to join her in a horse form. Oh, who am I? I am Oren Wormtongue, another dwarf who's in tune with nature and has a gift from druidic gods. So may see that come into action in this upcoming battle. A mask it is, yes, indeed. And I've started taking a little shining to these. Is Dwareg a barbarian? Well, I fight like a barbarian. So, yes, I'm Orin Wormtongue, dwarven companion, but not the relative of these two.
Sorry, quick question. How do I do this? Do I go V1 or V2?
Let's go for B1 for now.
Okay,
V1.
then I am Gorstag Tallstag, a human cleric of the Church of Mishkol, and my aim is to be the healing hand of Mishkol.
You are shimmering, sir, as if something's about to change within you.
I am fine.
Just had a bit of Taco Bell earlier today.
Yeah, right.
Just-
Be careful. Don't mess with the gods. They'll do weird things to you. I can attest to this.
It's been a long day. That fight was pretty brutal.
So basically, what happened after the end of the last session is you got the Griffins to the Knights, and they are preparing to move them to the castle, which I think is called the Diesta. But you're going from the town to the next town called Glenrest. But to be honest, you guys are being very celebrated right now. So you've been asked to, except for Doreg, who appears the one riding his horse, or on his horse. You have been invited invited to go into the carriage of the Grand Master, ride with him, and along with Silvera, the head of the volunteer forces, the keeper of the Dragonlance. So, do you guys want to say anything to anyone, or are you just going to ride in there silently?
Good people. I forgot my introduction. Oh, a Knight's Tale. Let me give to you the champion of the people, the rider of horses, the barbarian extraordinaire, Dwareg.
Dwareg, the fighter extraordinaire.
He's a champion fighter, right? Or a cavalier, right?
He
Cavalier.
fights like a barbarian. He's got the dwarvish recklessness. I call him a barbarian because that's what I think of him all the time. He may be.
So you haven't gotten to that point yet. You're just sort of riding with an escort through the woods, on the road, and through the woods and so forth. And then you kind of come in town. You're kind of greeted and celebrated with rose petals being thrown on the road, and people are just cheering for the battle ahead. You hear a child talk to his parent, going, "Papa, do you think I can fight with him too when I get older someday? Maybe someday, son. Someday."
Steady, Beatrix, steady. Hey.
That's right.
Ghost
The
Stag
war
is
effort,
like
war effort can always use more arrow stoppers, kid.
Do you actually say that?
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
Gorstag is keeping his head down and is staying sort of in the back, trying to be as least noticed as possible.
Right. Silver.
Morg's waving his arms.
Dory's just waving
And
his
a
arms.
queen
People
thing.
are cheering at you.
Hey, Gorstek, I see a mark appearing upon your arm. Yeah, that's what I marked like the mark we got.
Actually, I forgot to mention this, but Gorstag, you have a strange birthmark on your arm in the shape, not your arm, on your palm of your hand, a star. But are you wearing gloves or no?
Yeah, I'd be wearing gloves, so I
All
wouldn't
right,
see.
so you have this. It's nothing
Burning
special.
sensation?
It's just a birthmark of a star on your hand. Just write that down.
Yep, I got that.
All right. So anyone going to say to anyone in the carriage or anything?
Who's outside the carriage?
Silvera and the Grandmaster and the Portstad or in Trunco.
Outside the carriage.
Is it tonight you decide to ride your horse beside the carriage?
Yep. I'm guarding
Right now, it's
our
becoming the
carriage.
most awkward ride because no one's saying to anything to anybody.
I'm guarding the carriage.
Gorstag
That's my
is just
job.
maintaining a rear watch over the group.
Okay. It's pretty funny because you're like in a bench, like in the center, and they're like either side of you. So you have these two doors, like you're trying to keep watch over everything, but you're like looking right over them.
Yeah, like the hair is getting in the way a bit.
Did I have to ride in the carriage?
No, you could have ridden a horse on the side.
He could be a horse.
Yeah, I could be a horse prancing next to Beatrix.
So, because of your mask, you come a horse with a blue phoenix flame. So you
Ooh.
look a lot prettier horse than Dorig. So when you're chomping around, you're stealing all the attention from Dorig.
Sorry,
That's all right.
Doreg.
That's all right.
Right.
My real job is to protect the people in the carriage. That's my solemn job as a knight of Solamnia.
Hearing him say that, I fall in line beside him and lift my head up high and go, try to give him a little shoulder. Like, yeah, I'm with you there.
I'm just studying my spell books.
All right.
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
No, what is it?
Maybe once I'm level 4, I'll figure it out.
What about that
Maybe.
Gavetta one?
Next session.
Gavetta? Is there a Gavetta one or something?
So as you go in as you're moving in the carriage and all the celebration, Silvera speaks up, and this is like the woman keeping the keeper of the Dragonlance, right?
Yeah.
She goes, Grandmaster. And she goes, no, he goes, what is it? Well, I'd like to review your squire and his compatriots. He goes, and he looks at you guys and he goes, "What say you?"
I'll be open and honest.
All right.
Nay, nay, nay.
She shouts back at you, Jody, or Oren. She shouts back at you. No, I do not think this dress makes me look fat. Thank you. But anyways, Chunko, what do you say to this?
Now they asked to review us,
Yeah, it'll be like an interview. So
and who is this that's requesting this?
the lady with the holds the Dragonlance.
The lady that's in charge of the Dragonlance currently.
Yeah.
And the Grandmaster.
Okay. Sure. Anything for the war effort.
Okay. But also on this side, you notice, you remember the Knight of the Crown, Lord Guilford? He's right on the other side, right beside it. And he just looked like he's just got the wind knocked out of him, and he's just standing there as everyone's moving forward. His horse is not moving. He's just standing there with his jaw open, speechless.
Can I do an insight check to figure out what this is about then?
Well, yeah, you can.
All right, never mind.
I go over to him. I ride over to him. I render aid to him.
Oh, okay. So one more time.
Well, I meant render aid to the guy that got stunned on the horse.
Oh, I thought you were helping me with my insight check.
How am I supposed to help you? I'm not even in the caravan or in the cart.
So which is it, the 4 or the 18?
It's the 4.
All right. You think you're trying to pay attention, but your spell book is just so interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah. What do you say, Doric?
I go up to him. I say, what was his name again?
Her name or his name?
The guy that got stunned. You said he was riding a horse or something?
Oh, Guilford.
Wilford. I go up to Wilford. I say, Guilford. I go up to Guilford. And I say, Guilford, you all right there?
So
You didn't see anything, did you?
So he's
Any bad guys approaching?
He's taken aback by the request to review us. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
Yeah, but my character wasn't paying attention, so he assumes that we're about to be attacked or something like that. Because he's just riding his horse outside.
He goes, it is nothing. You arrogant, pompous squire, you. And he just kind of moves forward and moves his head,
Okay.
kind of bumps on your horse, and just move forward.
I get it. He's got his skirt in a ruffle because my cousin here is getting reviewed and he's not.
I go to another knight on riding near us, and so I wonder what got in his bonnet today.
How dare you speak of the Lord of the Knights of the Crown that way?
Okay. You all right?
Well, you gotta remember that this is a high official, and
yeah, but I'm not talking to him right now. I'm just talking to one of the knights.
exactly. You're
Okay.
asking a knight to talk behind the back of a high official.
Okay, if that's how you read it, okay.
All right.
But Do you guys?
Nay.
I think that's Jody saying he wants to go to the interview.
Goldstag sort of looks up from his seat and just says, "Speak plainly and ask your questions. I have no qualms answering them."
Hearing that, I shake my head up
She
and
goes,
down.
"Not here. We'll do this in someplace more private."
Okay. So
And she
sure.
goes, she goes, "Is there a place where we can speak more private?" There is an old barracks in another part of the city that our soldiers can reinforce. So you guys are going to go to
In my best horse speech, I'm saying it's a trap.
you basically go to the barracks, and unless you guys want to do anything before going to the barracks, we're going to head straight there.
There's a pool there, isn't there? Can I go splash around in the pool a little bit?
That's a well.
Oh, it's an
Though
awfully
funny
big
thing,
well.
on this well, and Gorse, you take notice of this immediately. Is the symbol of the blue lady on it, all around each stone on the bottom, the mid stone.
Okay.
So when you drink it, you get the effect of a cure wounds.
Well, that's good.
Goldstag takes note of that and opens up his prayer book and starts reading.
Do I have time to ritual cast detect magic
Uh,
or
yeah, you can.
comprehend languages? One of the two. I can do a ritual casting. Okay.
Which one do you want to do? Comprehend languages or detect magic?
I'm gonna do comprehend languages. That way I can understand everything that's being said during the review.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So you guys, if you got nothing else, do you want to head to straight to review?
Sure. And I'll cast Prestidigitation on Dworek so that he looks especially spiffy during the review.
But what about Beatrix? Oh, I mean,
So you're all brought in at one are going to be brought in this room, and there's this long hallway, and you're all going to be brought in one at a time as you find out. But the first one to get called in is Gorstag.
Goldstag looks very nervous as he approaches. Like he is almost visibly shaking.
The first thing she does is she casts the spell, and it's going to be Zone of Truth.
Okay.
So she casts Zone of Truth.
Yeah. Do you want to fight it or let it take its hold?
No, I'll allow it.
For this whole interview, you can only speak the truth.
Yep.
All right. But she goes. She walks up from her desk, and she takes her gloves off. And remember that birthmark?
Yep.
Rubbing her thumb with her forefingers on the bottom of the hand, rubbing her thumb on your birthmark. You just hear the words.
Leviosa.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. You roboted entirely through that.
Oh, sorry. So she's got her fingers, 4 fingers under your hand with the birthmark. and rubbing her thumb in it while she's holding both your hands. It's the uh, Star Child.
She makes a statement saying it's the Star Child. Is that what she said?
She just said Star Child. You don't know what it means.
Do I know what that means, or am I
No.
just confused?
You're kind of confused because you've never heard this before. But roll me, I guess, a history check. Or no, just a straight up intelligence check.
Oh, straight intelligence? Oh, that's not be good.
Or is it?
Oh, there you go. 18.
Damn.
So again, I didn't see the roll.
18.
18? Okay. 18? Yeah, it brings some familiarity to you. Like, you heard it somewhere a long time
Fleming
ago. You're
mentioned
not
it
sure
once.
where.
I think Fleming mentioned it once. But it was a brief aside. It wasn't a full topic.
He goes, no, that's not where you heard it.
Oh,
You don't remember. But then again, you were very young. You kind of put your hands in your lap and goes, I know you pose as a cleric. Is this true? Did you
the
get that?
truth is different.
Didn't hear. The truth
Okay.
is what?
Then you pose as a cleric. And so you have the healing power of Mishikal.
She has granted me some power, yes, but I am no cleric.
Oh. Here's my Wi-Fi was dying on me. But
Uh-oh. Dun, dun,
basically,
dun.
she goes. She begins again. How do you use this power? Tell you.
Sorry, I missed all of that. I didn't catch it.
Is that background noise?
Your voice just keeps going out.
Yeah, it's either your voice is going out or someone's
That better?
giving off background noise.
Is that better?
Slightly.
Yeah, I think it was a little better.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah. We can hear you.
All right, you can hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Okay, basically, okay, so basically she says that, gosh, I lost my train of thought. She basically, do you want to know how you came to this power?
I vaguely know, but I still don't understand it.
This power is what you call a sort of pact, but it's not your pact, but your family's pact, your birth family's pact.
I don't know my birth family. They
Let me
left
ask you.
me a doorstep.
They did it to protect you.
I am different. I am aware. But am I that different?
In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. It's a complicated matter. It is, to say the least, complicated.
That would be the word I would give it.
But know this all begins with your ancestor, who is your great-great-grandmother. You will learn her name in time. But not yet. For it's not my place to tell you these things.
She was a dwarf.
As Gorstag ponders over this and thinks about it for a moment, kind of loses focus and sort of drifts off, and then comes back and is like, then why? There are so many questions with so little time. You obviously can see my intentions are true.
Yes, I do. But it's not my place to tell you these things as of yet. But it appears, as she puts her hand through her grayish or silverish hair, she goes, do you know why I came to bring the Dragonlance out now?
You sensed a champion.
Not a
Someone
champion.
who could wield it, and wield it with direction.
Actually, no, I was asked to bring it by a request of someone who believed it was time for it to come back into this world. Someone who, though you have not yet met, I am sure you will meet in time, a friend of the doors known as Thack.
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 I'm guessing T-H-A-C-K. Sorry, out of character.
Thak.
Okay.
But that's why you are being interviewed now. He says that you're all worthy, but I have yet to see this myself. I mean, you hide your gifts under the guise of a cleric, even though those would not understand, scare you.
Many don't understand who I am and what I am. I've taken a different path to many in my clergy, and I am revolted for it. I am treated as an outcast for it. But I know my goal is true.
In time, you may be able to have that tested. But I do have a few questions that need to be asked. And you'd be surprised at what I know, if you haven't guessed that already.
You see me.
I see very many things, for I've been watching a long time.
Then
You and your
ask
friends
question.
are on a quest. Even though you're new to this quest, you probably don't know much about it, but you're questing after what you would call it. Oh, yes, the Dragon Orb. Remember, you're under truth now.
Yeah. Everything I said is true.
No, I mean, like, this is something you've been trying to hide because you were just brought in. So you can't lie.
All right.
Why are you questing after the Dragon Orb? What is your reasons to do with it when you find it?
To do good with it. and to return it to the council, who know what best to do with it. It is not my place to wield its power.
It is no one's place to wield its power, for it is not good, not evil. It is everything and nothing at the same time. It is a very dangerous artifact.
And so that
I
it should not be left in the hands of anyone. If there is a way to destroy it, I will seek it.
Tell me, how far would you go to see it destroyed?
If it means the people of this world can know peace, I would give my life.
Well, if that is the case, why did you do it even if you had to fight one of your new companions? Or
If the benefit of the many outweighs those who seek greed and power, then I shall strike them down with no question. For this power should lie with no mortal.
indeed it is dangerous.
That zone of truth is going to be worn out by the time y'all ask me any questions, right?
She'll just recast it. But now the question is now, what do you think of me?
From what I understand, you are an honest and upright lady. With great power, you have the power to sway my mind and force truth from my tongue.
I'm capable of a great many things. I suppose our time is up.
I'm sure you wish to speak to the others.
Until we meet again.
Until
Star
we meet
Child.
again. I'll give an elaborate bow.
And she bows back. And next, she's going to ask in Chunko. Whoops.
Alrighty.
All right. All right.
I'll be right back.
All right. All right, Chunko, it's your turn. She's going to do the same thing she did with she's going to do the same thing she did with Gorstag, cast Zone of Truth. Do you want to let it affect you, or do you want to fight it?
So it's quite obvious that she's casting Zone of Truth.
Yeah, she's not even trying to hide it.
Okay. All right then. No reason to fight it.
All right, you're in Zone of Truth. So I imagine you're from the Doreg family of a powerful clan in the Dwarven city of Thorbarden.
Yeah, from the Darhargar clan. Yes.
You are, yeah. Yes, thank you for that. I understand you're a steady learner and a powerful wizard. Tell me, does your family know you're a wizard?
My cousin knows.
But
The
do
rest
your
of the family,
parents know?
No, I've been reluctant to inform them. Typically, the clan favors physical prowess over the arcane arts, and so I have been reluctant to let them know. Only my cousin knows my secret.
Does having such a secret hurt you to to hide?
Say that again.
Does it hurt you inside, tears you up inside to hold such a secret?
Indeed, it does. Uh, although I feel that magic is, the arcane arts uh, are very much important and should not be ignored. And uh, it seems that the rest of my clan only thinks of the physicality of war and adventuring, and little towards understanding the reasons why.
I also understand that you took in your cousin when he was abandoned by his father and his
Uh,
mother.
uh, uh, yes, I don't have that as
Yeah,
my notes, but yes.
yeah, you did. Um, so, do you know why you're being interviewed?
We're going to be facing a challenge that will not only just test our mettle, but it seems our willpower as well. Um, I have to admit that I'm not sure that I will be up to that challenge. I'm not that powerful a wizard, and I'm not that strong of will.
Do you know who requested this interview?
I thought you did.
I did, but it was requested to me by a friend of yours. Someone you should know pretty well by now. What's the name he used this time? Oh, Thack.
Thack, yes. I've encountered him a couple of times.
Seems to have great faith in you.
Well, that's nice. It's always hard for me to read him and his feelings.
Which he also informed me of. Oh, but I was already aware of your quest for the dragon orb. Do
Yes,
not worry,
it's.
dear.
What's that?
Do not worry. No one in this room will hear us.
Yes, we're under orders to return it. Uh, in fact, we have conflicting orders.
And when the men hiding under the shields, please go back and wait outside.
We have conflicting orders. Both the head of my order wants the orb, as well as the head of the Knight's order want the orb.
But here's my question. And please, I know you may try to fight it. Honest answer truthfully. You know this orb is great power. Like it can teach one great magic. It could answer questions mortals are not meant to know. And control all chromatic dragons. But are you tempted to take this item for yourself?
Like I said, I worry that I am not going to be strong of will when that time comes. And that's as honest as answer as I can give you. I can't definitively say yes. I can't definitively say no. I wish I could say I was strong enough.
Now, this is not going to be an easy question to answer. Do you fear that the temptation would be strong enough to turn on your friends, your compatriots, or even your own family?
I hadn't considered that. Is that some things that the orb itself may cause within me?
The orb only causes what is already within you, even things people do not wish to see. But it may come at a time that doesn't seem confusing. Like I said, it's information mortals that are not meant to know or not meant to know at that time sometimes.
So Thack believes that it should not to be touched.
He
Is
is
that
correct.
because by touching it, will I become tempted? Or will
It can
just being
cause,
in its presence cause that temptation?
there's a great number of things that can happen. Yes, it could theoretically corrupt you. It can also destroy you. Many have tried to use its power and have died. Some have used its power and become very powerful, but at the cost of losing their soul and becoming a corrupted being. The question is, what do you wish to do with it now during this?
Sounds like it would be better if nobody had it. And that probably
Indeed.
means that we should seek to destroy it as soon as we get sight of it.
Now I have one final question. What do you think of me?
I'm gonna look her up and down, walk around behind her, say, "You've got a unique fashion sense. I'll give you that. I have a feeling that your insight is high enough that you probably didn't need to actually cast the spell of truth. But I also think that you intended me to know that you cast that zone of truth spell, because that too would have informed you. So, somehow or another, I seem to have developed an implicit trust in you. There's something to be said for that."
You- So I have a few tough choices to make on my own right now. But keep in mind in the future, just because someone was chosen does not mean you won't be chosen by someone else in the future. Which is like many things, you won't understand now, but you will later. You may go.
I
So do you
Sorry,
want to do
just while
anything?
we're between people, what is this lady's name?
Oh, Silvera.
Oh, this is Silver. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I won't interrupt him.
When I walk out, I walk out like my butt is sore. And I tell everybody, boy, that was rough. She really, when she inspects, she really inspects.
Take it like a man.
And I just give Dwareg and Orin this look like, prepare yourselves.
Okay, well, interesting. But look, I played tic-tac-toe with a Gorstag, and it was a draw.
We killed the ball in like 3 moves.
Right.
Okay, so Oren, would you like to go next?
I suppose I should. Yes, let me get into
Alright.
it.
Oh, crud.
Can you see me now?
Yeah.
That's me
Yeah.
smiling. Hi.
Hello.
What did it do?
Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys can see the map with the room.
Vaguely,
But-
yeah. There's swords
but-
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get your token up because my internet's going wonky on me.
Do we need my token up? Is there going to be any sort of actual combat or anything?
No, you'd just be sitting in a chair.
It's mostly RP, I'd imagine.
Yeah, kind of figured on
Yeah.
that.
Okay. She asks you to sit, and she holds up her hand, ready to do Zone of Truth. Are you going to fight it or let it happen?
I let it happen, but you know my memory these days.
She's like, "Hello, Oren."
Hello, lady. And what do I owe this? What do we owe this honor to?
You can owe it to Thak.
Thack.
It's the wizard dude who informed you what the item you were going after was.
The guy who argues with the trees.
Oh, yeah, Thack. Yeah. I kind of take a shining to him. I like a guy who likes to talk to trees. Just
So she goes, quite kind of rolling her eyes. But she notes that that I know your people live in the ruins of truth.
indeed we do.
Abandoned the
I only
ways.
came out because there's been quite a disruption there.
Yes. I believe you were told it has to do with something with the Death Dark.
I'm guessing something had to have to do with probably one of the nastier gods, yes. I mean, the types of disruptions, the monsters are becoming more unruly. Yes. So,
It's hard to say if she's a deity or not. One of the greatest handmaids of the Kises sought to betray her, informing her own creations, jealous of the creations of her dragons. But she was caught and banished to a realm, a sort of demi-dimension, or demi-plane called the Death Dark, which has been sealed away for years until your people found a way to open it.
I personally didn't, but it says possible somebody in the clan did. Yes, I don't know. I can't keep track of everyone in my clan, you know. Although I did,
Yes.
there was that one time I went spelunking down the caves.
This is not an entrance that can be found in caves. This is an entrance that's locked away by the gods. To do so, it would mean having to try to have control of divine magic. It is beyond them. Divine. Yes, unfortunately.
Even clerics and...
Even magic from the Kises, no matter how evil, is still divine. Just not the same type of divine magic. But they found a way to open it, and out of what's coming out was something trapped in.
Tentacles. I think that's what I last heard. Tentacles are in the lower depths. Lots and lots of tentacles writhing around in the depths.
There are many things in the depth dark, other than
Indeed.
Takesis, other creatures, other monsters. But mostly they were releasing the Drow, which is
Not the
led
drow.
by the handmaiden of Takesis. Sometimes she'll take the form of a spider, sometimes a Drow woman.
That's not good.
Her constellation, and she
I've
kind of
heard-
points out the window is the you see a spider constellation, and it's slowly fading.
I believe we call that the pancake in my tribe. Yeah, and we were wondering why the pancake seems to be half eaten these days. It's not all there as it used to be.
She goes,
The
quite.
pancake.
But enough about that.
So
There's
Yeah.
still a concern of the dragon orb you boys seem to be after.
yeah, I'm here for moral support. What can I say? I'm not very interested in dealing with this thing. Not really.
You don't feel tempted by it at all?
Well, it would be nice to be able to control worms and dragons and stuff, but from the way I hear this thing described, it sounds like quite dangerous magic. So
Do you know how the dragon orbs were formed?
let me check. What is that, Arcana maybe?
Yeah.
Apparently not.
How'd you roll?
2.
She goes on to tell you they were formed during when the three moons were in the high sky, when magic was at its strongest. And three rows gathered together to form and create items to fight to survive the onslaught of the dragons by imprisoning the most powerful magic dragons within these orbs. Whatever happened to these wizards is unclear, but we know that the items themselves are dangerous as they are powerful.
That sounds like human magic to me. So the dwarves don't deal too much with the sky as far as I know. I thought we dealt more with the earth and the rocks and the gems and stuff. Although, I wonder what the orb is fashioned out of. Is it a rare mineral or is it some sort of other mineral that they use?
You can say.
Hmm?
But you are not tempted at all.
No. I've already seen what happens if I go meddling around in the affairs of humans and stuff. But I'm here more just to protect my dwarven fellows and this priest we seem to have picked up too. The dwarven clan of the dwarf over the good of all.
So I imagine you've come warm with your companions.
Pardon? I didn't hear you.
You've warmed up to your companions.
A bit, yeah. Enough to get the gods to take notice and say I'm no longer as neutral as I thought I was. It's good to have other dwarves.
That was a strange thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand you now serve Habakkuk.
Phoenix god?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I got this little blue skin tone, you see.
And then you say, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But
la.
anyways, she goes, well, do you feel like, what do you feel should be done about the orb?
Post, I think we should try to research a way to destroy it and just get it out of world entirely. It's from what I've heard, all the legends and stuff. Whenever it surfaces, as great turmoil erupts around it.
Well,
I do not know if I'm the one who could destroy it, mind you.
so
I
you
think
would
the
see it
fact might have-
destroyed. At what cost would you see it destroyed?
Well, I don't know.
Would you fight your companions if they sought it?
Right now, I don't think I would be fighting my companions over this, but you never know what magic may come into the fray. So I may have to fight them out of necessity or out of impulse, as it was, being controlled by another. But I do not know. I think we're all stout dwarves. We could probably just, fight back the temptations to take this for ourselves.
Let me ask you one final question. What do you think of me?
Yeah, from what I see, you are a lady in fine robes and with silver hair. I was telling my companions, yes, an 8 out of 10. I imagine when you're younger and more fair, you had quite nice skin and all that, but your wisdom has far surpassed that.
Quite.
Wow. Sorry, I had to unmute for that, but wow.
Sorry, I'm a simple country bumpkin. I only tell it the way I see it.
You may go.
Thank you. Can I go back to being a horse now? Bring on Chunko.
Chunkari.
Bring on Doreg.
Yeah, Doric's turn.
Darhargar. Arr. Arr.
So, Doric Dwarhargar.
Yes, yes. How may I help you?
Dwyer Slum. I understand. Oh, yeah, first thing, Zona True. Want to fight it?
Nope.
Alright.
I'm an
Right.
honorable knight.
So,
Unlike certain druids.
Doric. I'm sorry, after what Jody said, but Doric, you were abandoned by your father now.
Yes, I was. Raised by my cousin.
And your mother was with you as well?
That's a good question.
She was. She was taken in
So,
with you. Yeah, with your cousin. You don't know why, but
Yep. Raised by my mother, taken in by my cousins for training. That's it. See, you bring up all these old things that I can't remember from like 6 months ago.
Right.
You know why your father abandoned you.
I figured he probably went out on a quest to kill bad guys and just never came back. That's my guess.
He threw you out because of a few, how should I say, inconsistencies in your mother's bloodline.
Huh? Is she just making stories up now? Are you insulting my family?
Nope. No, quite the opposite. I'm very familiar with your family. The question is, are you familiar with your family?
Sounds like a insult on the dwarven bloodlines. Those are fighting words.
She just sighs and rolls her eyes.
You gotta understand where I come from. I come from a long line of proud dwarves. To insult one's family bloodline is to insult one personally.
Oh, yes, you are of a dwarven bloodline. Just, how should I put this delicately? And the Majirs knew this as well. Not entirely a mountain dwarf bloodline.
Ooh. Be careful where you're going with this.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting outside saying, you know, I always felt like my cousin Dorg was a little bit more hillbilly than the rest of us. I hope he passes
Goldstrike
the
has
interview.
gone at this point. He's just off to the nearest temple of Mishkal.
Right.
He doesn't care how far. He's just marching towards it, even if he doesn't know direction, just the vague direction.
Can I join you? Can I follow you?
So,
You can if you want.
Yeah, I will.
I basically I tell her is this an interview to put down my blood and lineage, or is there actually a reason behind this interview? Are you just here just to insult me?
Is no, this is not an interview to insult you. This is an interview of truth. To see who you really are behind the man behind the armor. Who you really are
I
behind
am
them.
a brave knight of Salamnia.
Yeah.
I will defend. Yes, whatever. Salamia. I can't say a damn word.
Salami.
Salamia. I will. What am I going for? Am I going for Order of the Crown, Order of the Sword? What am I going for?
They each rank up, so it's like first rank is Knight of the Crown, then it's Knight of the Sword, then it's Knight of the Rose.
I am just a lowly squire on trying to become a Knight of the Crown. I'm honorable. I will say whatever you. I will respond to any questions you have, but insulting me is not productive.
I'm not insulting you. I'm just bringing up truth. Whether you face this truth now or you come to terms with it later is up to you.
You can't handle the truth.
So, what are you going for, This is a lady, right?
The lady, yeah.
Milady, what are you aiming for?
Truth or dare?
What are you trying to dig?
Well, for one, I'm determining whether or not you are worthy of wielding the Dragonlance.
And what does my family have to do with that?
Everything. I have to know who you really are. Not who you try to.
I will tell you right now, I was not raised by my father. Whatever he does or has done has no hold over me.
Fair enough. Now let's move on to another topic.
Gladly.
Your friend Thack has for me a great many things. So you and your party are after the dragon orbs. Or a dragon orb.
Thack is a strange guy. I do not.
She goes, you should choose your next words carefully.
I do not understand him or his ways. He is not a knight. He is some caster or something. Do not understand his ways.
Meanwhile, I'm
Yeah.
sitting outside. I wonder if she's asking him about me.
What has Thack to do with this, with our quest here?
That has everything to do with everything. But that's probably a truth for another time.
Thack is not where I get my orders from, nor is he a member of the Knight of Solamnia that I am aware of.
So then she goes and asks,
Who's the guy that gave us the orders, anyways?
Lemarak, or I believe his name was, but I'm having a hard time accessing roll 20 right now.
I believe that is correct. I have as notes.
Lemarak was a Knight of the Sword or Crown or
Knight of the Rose.
Rose.
Knight of the Rose.
Yeah, highest rank.
He's like the leader of the Rose or something?
Yeah. And a Grandmaster's above him.
Okay. This isn't the Grand Master, right?
No, this is just the head of the Knight of Rose. And this is just the woman who's the head of the volunteer forces and militia.
Okay, so
Still got full rank.
this girl is under his rank, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. So does she have any more questions for me?
She's just gonna she's gonna ask you a very deep personal question.
She's
Do you believe?
human.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, most likely. If she's Knight of the Rose, probably.
She's not a knight of anything. She's just volunteer forces. She's just
Volunteer
in
force.
charge. Well, yeah, like sometimes they have knights, and then they have volunteer like peasants and stuff like that to help fight in the battles. So it's basically militia.
She's basically the squire to like the higher end sergeants and majors.
Yeah,
she seems awfully low ranked to be interviewing us.
I know nothing.
Well, but she holds the Dragonlance and decides who gets wielded in the battle.
She seems highly underranked to be holding the Dragonlance.
Is she?
No, but at the same time, if she's being given direct orders by a superior,
And maybe, yeah.
yeah, military, chain of command.
Well, technically, the Knights of Solamnia don't have sway over holy relics.
Don't they? Okay. I don't know the details of history and all this stuff, right?
Right.
I just
Right.
know how knighthoods usually go, and usually you have to be pretty high to be doing something like that, right?
Right. Well, the Dragonlance tell the stories of Hugo Dragonsbane, or no, Huma Dragonsbane, and like he wounded Dekesis, the Dragonlance and stuff like that, but he's not regarded as a very, even though the people regard him as a hero, he's not regarded as a hero very much among the Knights of Solamnia. But it's a high honor to wield a Dragonlance because it's like the most powerful weapon you can get in this. But anyways, she's going to ask you a very deep question. Would you be willing to go against your compatriots and companions, and against the Dragon Orb. Actually, maybe I should ask this first. What do you plan to do with the Dragon Orb?
Swallow
I
it.
plan on taking it to my commander. Was I supposed to tell him that? Wait,
You're in the zone
No.
of truth.
You're in the zone of truth.
no, but
Zone of truth, you have to speak the truth.
yes, I understand. I'm trying to remember what our original orders were. We're supposed to get it, right? But we
Right,
weren't
bring it
supposed to
back.
getting it or something, or
You're supposed to get it, bring it back, but not tell anyone about it. But she already knows about it.
yeah, she already knows about it.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the white, the leader of the White Tower informed us to take it to her. Correct?
Correct.
I don't think I was involved in that conversation, though, right?
I think you were.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you guys were standing there with them.
Okay, I thought we weren't.
Before Goldstack joined the group.
Yeah, Gorsak joined the group like after the chase of the Death Knight, but
Yeah.
which brings up another question she's probably gonna bring up.
Well, I
So-
still haven't answered the previous question, so I'm just thinking the right way to say it because I do need to be careful what I say, right?
right.
Just couldn't remember what our original orders were because it's been so long, right? I don't have it written down. Yeah, I totally forgot that no one was supposed to even know that we're on this mission, right?
Right.
So so I say I have my orders from my commander, and if you have an issue with my orders, then you'll have to take it up with my commander. I think that's about the best I can say it. I can't think of any better way to say it. I'm not telling a lie. I'm just not telling him what my orders are.
Well, and she goes. She kind of just flinches, narrows her eyes, is what I should say, and then she goes, "Well, and answer me this: would you go against your family, your compatriots, just to get it?"
To get it? Yeah, I think I would. Those are my orders. I do what I'm ordered. I am a knight. I have my orders.
Well, you're not getting the nuts.
Now answer me this: when you were a guard in the city, you fought a hag and arrested her, but was eventually let go by the other guards. Why did you do this?
Why did I
Capture the hag when no one else was willing to?
didn't I have orders to capture her too?
You did that on your own.
I was hired.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I just got back into Roll20.
I was hired. I was hired to capture the hag. That's what's in my log.
You're tired?
I was hired to capture her.
Oh,
Someone paid
hired.
me.
Oh.
I captured the hag because I was paid to capture the hag. It was a job. I do my job.
Who hired you?
I think I was hired by the Knights, actually. I'm looking at my notes here. I don't see it. I think I was hired, if I remember correctly, I believe I was hired by the Knights of Salomnia to capture her.
And you did so.
Mm-hmm.
And now you are hunted by the Lord Soft.
Yep.
Do you regret stopping this hack?
What was that? You broke up.
Do you regret stopping this hack?
No.
Do you regret you're being hunted down by a Death Knight now, and not only you, but your cousin's life is in danger? Do you feel any guilt towards this?
Not guilt. But technically I do. It still leaves me with fear at night when I wake up in the mornings.
No, that's the answer.
Wait, I wasn't supposed to say that. What is this damn zone of truth? I hate this shit.
One last question. What do you think of me?
I don't know you very well. We've just met.
Very well. You may go.
Thank you.
She goes, yeah. You may go. And you went to the Temple of Mishikal, right, Toby?
And Jody.
Yeah.
And Jody.
Yeah, Jody tagged along, and
We're
the entire way, Gorstag is preaching the word of Mishikal.
And I was like, oh, but you haven't been stripped of your powers, sir. You don't understand. You might want to read up.
Trust me, I know of not receiving powers.
Okay.
But with true
Warwick.
might and true heart.
I'm like to my brother here, or my cousin here. I'm like, those are weird questions. What in the world is this girl after?
Wait a minute.
Power.
So your butt doesn't hurt?
Oh, big time.
Okay.
Are you sure she was a lady?
Come on, Jody. This is a family show.
Oh wow! I just saw that comment. Like, oh god, I can't even reply to that. I can't reply to that, but I'm making it worse. I'm only gonna make it worse by replying, so I refuse.
I know. Okay, let's just move on. Okay. So you go.
I was talking about the insanity of the lady, y'all. Insanity of the lady, yeah.
So you go to preaching the word, and you go to Temple of Mishikal, and a cleric spots you. It's like, oh, good sir, are you part of the clergy?
And I will take a deep bow and pull out my holy symbol and be like, yes, brother.
Who's the Phoenix god I'm supposed to be dealing with again?
Oh, the
Mask
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Oh, the Mask of Habakkuk.
Habakkuk. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah,
nope.
I'm not sure how the two interact. I haven't had a proper chance to read the PDF you sent me yet.
Okay, cool.
They're basically...
No.
Yeah, they investigate your medallion, which is your, say, your holy symbol.
But it's my arcane focus, but yeah. Same difference.
What? Arcane focus? What?
What?
You're not a cleric
You
anymore?
didn't hear that?
Yeah, they investigate the symbol. So it's a real holy symbol, right?
Mm-hmm. It
So
is
it's like-
a holy symbol of Mishikal.
All right. So, to be fair, holy symbols of Mishikal are made of platinum.
Oh, mine's probably like silver. It's not that fancy.
There's the Cracker Jack box version, eh?
Well, that's how you tell if it's real, if it's made of platinum. Yeah, and they investigate and they go, this is not a true symbol of Michiko. Who are you?
Shall I introduce you, good sir?
I am Brother Goldstag.
What's that?
It's rather adept.
And you notice these. He says something, and these two clerics with maces come up and they stand beside you. And he tells a young one to go look into something, and then he goes into the temple. And comes back and whispers something in his ear. And it's like, we do not have a Brother Gorstag in our order.
Speak to Father Fleming.
Fleming.
Woodrow.
Fleming Woodrow?
Yes.
Alright. She goes, why would I speak to him? He's further south. And don't you know what's happening in the south?
I am fully aware, and I come from the south to warn you and to spread his word. If you could send a message spell or something to him, you would understand the
southern continent's under Father Fleming of Tarsus is not to be reached because that area is under siege by the Lord of the Marsh.
But can't magic find a way in through anything?
Surely you can find him. If he is alive, you can find him.
I'm sorry. And he goes in the temple and with the big guys, and they kind of shut the doors in front of you.
That's not a good sign, sir. Yeah.
Wait, they just shut us out of the temple.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Goldstag is going to punch the door and just walk away. Like full tilt speed, walk away. After punching the door once.
Following behind. Wait, what was that?
They do not know my lady's plan. Ugh!
And they and then out of nowhere you hear something wrong.
Have we caught up to them?
And oh yeah, you do, but you see a strange sight. Well, not strange sight. Yeah. You see Lady Silvera over there next to Gorstag. And she kind of puts your arm into next to your arm and kind of hooks it. And he goes, do you mind if we chat?
Right now, I want to destroy something. Anything. Right now, I want to break something.
You might want to let her go of his arm then.
I need a moment. And Goldstag just like walks away and just kicks the crap out of the nearest thing he can break.
Not the beggar.
You knock over.
Not the beggar.
You knock over a kinder.
Not a person, but like I'm saying an inanimate object. He wouldn't hurt a person.
Well, I guess you would kick like a lamp or something.
Yeah, I'm like kicking it like lamp or something.
Yeah, and it's just not doing anything.
Start playing
the three doors are like sitting on the bench.
Hello, lamppost. How you feeling?
And by the way, which arm was it that you think got hooked in?
Oh, probably the right.
Yeah.
All right.
Some tag log on the left side.
All right. Then You're just so angry and so forth, and you just don't know what to do.
Dude, that's a sturdy lamppost.
And then
I don't think it even moved a millimeter.
let's do that. Everything in a moment in time just stands still, and you feel like everyone and Gorsag, you feel like everyone is just not moving. You're moving. There's like boards frozen in place. And then you see a woman in blue. What was it, Jody?
I'm frozen in place.
Oh. And you see a woman in blue wielding a blue crystal staff.
I walk towards her.
What's
And
wrong?
take a knee. When I get about 20 foot away, I'll just take a knee.
And she goes, do you feel like do you still continue to wish to serve me?
Yes. I want to do good in the world.
Do you
But I
really
am-
want to serve me?
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Culture Club
yeah.
Indie, yeah.
But
I still
yeah,
wish to serve. I still wish to do good.
then
But
I
I am
believe
so conflicted right now.
it's time that you and I should meet. But if you wish to know where to meet me, seek out your people of your parents. Go to the South Continents and look in the plains. You will find them. Then they will lead you to me. And it just disappears and everything's back to normal. You're like, what?
Why
And that's
can't
like-
you just speak plain? And like, Wolstag is just screaming at the ear. Just like, speak plain. Speak what you mean. Like,
Yeah, you see
he's
a lot of people
trying-
walking by, just staring as they walk by, and you see a woman just moving a child quickly.
Yep, Gorsag, it's time for your nightly ale. Come on, to the pub.
Sorry,
It's on me.
he gets hangry.
Yeah. Have you had your Snookers?
He hasn't had
This is
Snickers.
more like Devangry. It's like devotional angry. Like, how do you even? Oh,
He's-
woman!
He really needs his Snickers. He's starting to look more like a warlock than a cleric.
Yep, it looks that way. Yeah. Maybe each of the other Hargars can
Oh,
get an arm and we can drag him to the.
Under heart. Oh wait, it's over here. The Hargar, let's see. Joe, no, wait. Syria, strong word. Your mentor shows up. It's like, oh, there you guys are. Don't you know it's time to prepare for the war effort? We gotta go see the gnomes in this town. They're working on a few devices to help us in the war.
Oh God, I'll be happy to get back to fighting. All these questions are driving me nuts. Let's go.
Yeah. Maybe they'll show us cool tricks.
And then right next to them, you see a female gnome with like a little goggles and like a little pilot's hat on.
Gnomes on griffins. Oh yeah. More room for ammunition that way.
Did you get kicked out of Roll20, Michael?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's weird.
Did everyone else or just you?
Just me.
Just Michael. Not himself.
Yeah.
Just the four of us
Just-
now. Haha.
Just
We're
the
DM-less.
four of us. We can make it
Let's
into
go.
This is
Let's
gonna
go
be
use that dragon orb
very-
real quick while we have the chance.
Yeah.
If they
It's
don't
gonna be
see us,
very- it's gonna be very difficult to pull off.
I'm with a no mono griffin with a dragon orb. Oh yeah.
No, it's they're basically they go. We've removed the way of walking from our primitives, and she goes on in like technical terms of walking, and just keeps going and going and going, and then and Strongword just smacks her in the back of the head. He goes, "We have defeated the purpose of walking because it's so primitive. Now we do our ways." And she goes and shows you a catapult.
You mean
Siege
like
equipment?
siege equipment?
Well, no. She shows you a catapult. A gnome jumps in. They pull the lever, and
Excuse me, I have to go prepare Featherfall.
Right.
Yeah, let me just take an 8-hour rest.
Leviosa.
You know, gnomes are light. Their terminal velocity is such that they only take 3d6 of damage, falling damage, no matter the height.
Yeah,
Did they not
but
catch
she
it?
basically yeah, she basically goes and flings the gnome, and then you see him fly for the air, and then you see these gnomes moving side by side, trying to catch him with a safety net. And then they look at Chunko and go, "Your turn."
Did they catch him?
Yeah, they catch him in the net.
Even though I did prestidigitation and cast some sparks right at the last minute?
You did that? I didn't see that.
I did not, but I'm asking if I can.
Yeah, you can if you want.
All right. Sparks fly.
Um,
Sparks fly.
When you're going or when he's going?
When he's going. When he's landing.
He'd be too far away.
loosen up the earth where he's fated to fall.
I go to my brother or my cousin. You should go next, definitely.
Well, the map
So what are we practicing here?
Weapons of destruction.
Basically, this is how gnomes travel. They don't use stairs or walk. They just launch themselves from catapults into nets.
In case you haven't noticed, we're not gnomes. We use traditional means, like dig caves. We're dwarves.
Don't be big baby, and they push you in.
Oh
Like,
boy.
as a significantly taller person than any gnome or dwarf or halfling,
I could entangle
I'm
you.
looking at this very nervously.
I could entangle you into the catapult there so that you don't get let go.
I'll walk. I'll run. I don't care.
Where's our target?
I'm not taking that. And Gorstag is going to start running to where the net is.
Okay, it'll take you a while. While Chunko, there you go. Lever! As you're pushed into the catapult.
Okay.
And we are flying. Do you want to be entangled?
And if you're not going to say anything, they're going to pull the lever. They pull the
I'll
lever.
say, cousin. Way up.
Too late.
All right, make me a dex saving throw. So basically, they're moving the net, and as they're moving, you fly right and land right in front of it, missing it. And so you take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Wow, that's a pretty good catapult. Light landing. Not good for breaking down walls, mind you.
Did I catch the name of the gnome that pushed me in?
Their name was Wedge.
Yeah, I'm screaming out, "Curse you, Wedge!" as I'm flying through the air.
Okay, my turn.
Yep, your turn.
Gorstag is just shouting, idiot.
I ride Dietrich onto the catapult. I'm saying I don't know if this catapult's any better than my current mode of transportation. Beatrix is pretty darn good.
So you're in there with your Beatrix?
Yep, I'm on Beatrix.
As soon as you say that, they pull the lever. So make 2 dex saving throws. First one's for you, second one's for your horse.
Doesn't the catapult need to make a strength saving throw to see if it actually can catapult a horse?
These are gnomes. They make pretty good catapults, and they're very sturdy. Now for you. Oh, wow.
Oh,
So
wow.
you do a somersault and so forth, and you land in the net standing, while your horse just flies right past you in front of you and lands outside the net.
Hey, I'm riding my horse.
Well, you have seven.
I just saved that I actually stayed on my horse.
Your horse kind of you're standing on the horse, but the horse kind of fell and cushioned your fall.
Poor Beatrix.
Takes 1 bludgeoning damage. Okay, Orin, do you want to get in the catapult?
Oh, you're giving them a choice?
Oh, I'm getting a choice? Yeah. Good question. Sure. What the hey? Let's get in this.
Okay, Orin, they go in, they pull the lever.
Hashtag I wouldn't.
Roll me a dex saving throw, Orin. That's enough. You land safely in the end, and it's like, what are you guys worried about?
Right.
By now, do I have time to run back so that I can chastise Wedge?
It's like 200 feet back, dude.
Yeah, by then, do I have time to dash back and chastise Wedge?
I guess. Go ahead.
I think between me and Aaron, we could relay that message.
No, I'm running all the way back.
You're running back to us?
I'm running back to Wedge, the guy that pushed me into the catapult, to give him a piece of my mind.
You need a ride?
They have a catapult on the other side to launch you.
Yeah, they can just stick you in.
I'm running back. I'm running back.
What terrain?
Everybody's like, yes.
That was you know,
really awesome.
That was hold on. Let me just catch my breath, and I go and I lean on the catapult. Accidentally loading myself into the catapult again.
I just like, and then the guy's like looking at something, and you're just like, and then they just pull the catapult.
You sons of God!
Roll me a dex save.
Bastards!
Same thing happened right in front of the net.
Y'all did that on purpose.
See, Chunko, you need to lose a couple more pounds in order to make it to the net next time.
You'd think I'd have a lower terminal velocity.
Yeah. I study these things when I'm trying to learn how to fly. Haven't learned how to fly yet, but I'm studying these things.
Yeah, so you guys make it to the other
Gnome
side.
camp?
Yeah, the gnome encampment workshop that's been put in town with the gnomes. And it needs to see a gnome with red fiery hair, female woman over here. Or is that brunette? Okay, it's a brunette. It's the shape of color wood. Whatever. But You see Gnome. She greets you,
Green pants.
and she goes, "Oh, our testers are here. How wonderful!"
We're trying to test this a little bit on some other things, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Not on
Of
each
course.
other, right?
Oh, that's a neat idea. We should launch our friends. Maybe go faster travel with these siege engines.
Hmm.
Gorstag is just gonna say, "Test this," and throw an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, that's not a cure wounds. What's happened?
That's not a cleric spell.
Yeah,
Don't you mean
and,
Sacred Flame?
Oh, that's natural 20.
and
But then you
are
just
you trying to shoot her or?
Yeah, I'm going for her.
Or just her contraption?
For contraption? Oh,
No,
they're not
I'm
trying to
going
launch
for
you.
her.
They're,
If you really
what?
want to hurt a gnome, you go for their lab. You go for
No,
whatever it is that
go
they're
for the
trying to.
face.
Are
Gnomes
you?
have like bugger all hit points. Straight for the face, Eldritch Blast, that 20 for 14 damage.
And just like that, you broke your pact.
As it was really powerful blast. You hear his voice in your head as it just goes out and goes, "No, listen what she has to say. It could save your life." She goes, "Oh, that was neat. It's an energy reflection." And she goes on and goes, would you like to see the siege engines?"
I think that's why we've been brought here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to show you these arrow. Oh gosh, darn it.
I thought the catapults were the siege engines.
Well, the catapults are for travel, but they can be siege engines too. But she notes that crap. Okay, here we are. I'm back. Just having technical problems. She notes that these are for piercing. These
Lots of
are
arrows.
for explosives. This is a catapult. You already know this. And these, and she pulls out this little green liquid in this like little glass jar with metal around it. And she froze it up. And it explodes. We call it alchemist fire. Boom. It's like this
Great.
big explosion.
I'm going to walk up to her, kneel down on one knee, and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Nice.
Are we affected by the alchemist fire?
No, she threw it up. It exploded on top of you. You guys are like, whoa.
But gravity,
She gets 18
gravity.
back.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And as you guys are debating over how these things will be tested, you hear the sound of wyverns coming in. And you see their riders, a bunch of ogres.
I'll go hop on the one that's got the piercy stuff.
All right.
And take aim at a wyvern.
When it's your turn, but guys, roll initiative.
Oh, there they are. Look, little wyverns. Yay. Chunka's all
BRB.
over this one. Oops.
All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So you have a choice between the big boom or the alchemist fire boom, which you can toss up. The catapult, which I should turn around.
If you
And
got there, you
these-
should have order listed.
Oh, shoot! Yeah, you're right.
Oh, it's been
No,
4
that's
months since the DM's been in the gym chair too.
All right. Let me clear it out. These.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Sort 'em, you mean?
All right.
It doesn't have horse dog in there, but
Yeah, it does have Beatrix. So,
it doesn't have horse dog. I can't tell.
all right, and they're gonna roll as well. All right.
Did we lose Dwarg?
I think everybody else is on mute.
All right.
No, you didn't lose me.
Okay.
I just rolled with my horse.
Well, I see.
Yeah, they're gonna go last. Okay, so here's how it works. The Alchemist Fire Boom is going to be 5d6, and you get to toss that. It has an air radius effect. Let's say about 80 feet radius.
Damn.
The piercing crossbows are 48 piercing. And the explosive ballistas, which will be the two on the right, are going to be also 48 explosive damage. So fire damage, basically. If that makes sense. All right, so 2 on the left for piercing, 2 on the right are explosive, or you can throw one of the big booms. So we're starting to top of order with Chunko. What do you want to do?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and you have a well of cure wounds over here.
Gee, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, I will cast a mirror image.
I know there's 2 Chunkos.
And I will all right, so I can make my way to any of these.
Pretty much.
And what's the difference between this one and this one?
They're pretty much the same. Oh wait, no, this one's a catapult. That's gonna be
Boom.
Is that the catapult to Alchemist Fire?
Yeah, it's a catapult with Alchemist Fire. Yeah.
And then what is this one? The one next to it?
That's explosive ballista. It's 48 fire damage. And this is 48 piercing. These two. So it's all depends on what kind of damage you want to do.
All right, I'll go man the
Oh
Alchemist Fire.
yeah. Okay, all right.
All right, so that was my turn.
You don't want to fire it?
I used an action to cast a mirror image.
Oh, okay. All right, and then we go to the next turn, and that is Warren.
All right. So I guess I'm taking a shot at one of these guys. Let's say this one.
All right,
That one there.
roll attack roll.
Just a straight up D20, or is it D20 plus X, or what?
Well, I wouldn't say it's a dex weapon because you're not using dexterity. So I guess, yeah, it would be a plus weapon. So add d20 plus 3.
Okay, right. So D20. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's without the plus 3. Shoots wildly away. Okay.
And like an arrow misses, and then it cocks up, and another one loads in place.
Nice. Do I get a second shot or no?
No, not this level. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Gorstag.
Gorsag is going to move up here between the two crossbows so he can keep an eye on whoever's firing.
All right. And that's going to be your turn?
No.
All right.
1 second. I've got to check what I actually have. Oh, yeah. I'm going to Sacred Flame the closest one.
All right.
That's within 30 feet, right?
Let me check the ruler.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Exactly 30 feet.
So it's a DC 13 dex save.
All right. Ooh.
He makes it so he takes no damage.
All right.
And I don't have a bonus action, so pass.
All right. Beatrix or Doric, is your turn.
Matrix.
I ride a Beatrix over here. I kick the crossbow bolt thingy. Kick it.
Kick the crossbow. Goes off. Only attack roll plus d20 plus 3. And 16. I'm pretty sure. Hits. Only 48. So it takes 16 damage.
And that's just piercing, or
Yeah, this is piercing. And a strange thing happens. You notice as it's hit, it falls to the ground and takes another 48 damage as a chain tries to pull it in. So 12, 16. And then it is knocked prone. So it is. Yeah, I need my paper and pencil. Oh, there it is. So, yeah. Yeah, that will be your turn, I imagine.
yeah, imagine.
All right. All right.
Are these self-loading?
Yep.
Otherwise, I was going to call one of these gnomes over to load it for me.
Yeah. You know what? I have a better way. Goodness. Right. So it is their turn, and they're going to. Be their turn, and they're going to move up. No, not this one. That one's prone. All right, and they're going to move. And that is their turn. And it is now back to Chunko.
All right. I'm gonna target. So it's Alchemist Fire, and what'd you say the radius was on it? Was an area of
80
effect?
feet, a radius sphere of 80 feet across.
That's
Damn.
huge. Are you sure?
That's freaking
Yeah, that's
huge.
pretty large.
That's
Right.
160 foot diameter.
Oh. So let's just say 45 or 20. Yeah, 30 feet then.
30-foot diameter or
30
30-foot
foot
radius?
diameter or radius. Does that make a big difference?
30 foot radius. I'm sure about it because the next battle is going to be huge. But you have to hit, or else it's going to miss. Well, roll me attack roll and see if you hit. Same as the other things, just 1d3 plus. No, it's 1d20 plus 3. So basically, where it hits.
Okay, so I'm aiming for here.
All
Hold on.
right. All right.
I'm aiming for here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Over there.
A 13.
13. 13 just hits. Only 5 d6.
Chunko. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, shoot. I'm freaking pencil here the whole time.
His pencil was holding up his phone.
No. Alright. All right, and the others will be taken. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's them for now. And is that all you're gonna do your turn?
That is my action, right? I don't have any bonus actions.
All right. Warren, what do you want to do?
How close to the ground are these wyverns?
One that Doric shot is knocked prone because it has a chain that pulls it down.
Yeah, but are the others within the range of an intake?
Yeah, the others should be in range. It's pretty large.
Okay, so that's a 20-foot square. So let me set that up. Draw shape. I will go like this. Or would it be more like 20 foot? Yeah. Okay.
So what are you gonna do, Johnny?
I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Ooh.
To at least immobilize them. Or maybe we can restrain them. So,
Right. And so that's a saving throw?
Yeah, should be. Hold on. Make sure everything's all good before I do the thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would say they were knocking a bit back by the force of the blast, so they're closer to the ground than they were.
Strength saving throws. Okay. So I'm going to see if it pops it out to the. There we go.
What's your DC?
My DC is 13.
13. So strength saving throw?
Yes.
All right. They fail.
Wow. So they are restrained until the spell ends. Creature restrained can use its action to make a strength check against the DC to free itself. And then what does restrained get us? I think that gives us something, right? Advantage or something?
Yeah.
Let's see. Not critters, but restrained, exhaustion. The speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls have advantage, and creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws. Okay. And I'm done.
All right.
So it has disadvantage. They have disadvantage on any sacred flames coming their way.
Yeah. Not that we have a cleric anymore. I think we have warlocks.
You don't know that yet.
Yeah, you don't know that. So they're all entangled. And Gorstag, it's your turn. Unless Jody has another thing he wants to do.
No, I don't.
Let me draw a 5-foot cube. Like that.
Yeah, pretty close.
Oh, how do I move it?
You have to click on the arrow to select things, and then click on its border to move it.
No.
No. The arrow. You hover over the very top of the bar.
Switch to the arrow instead of the shape drawing tool.
Oh yes, we're drawing.
It's a very nice house you've built there.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a flaming sphere at level 2.
I love how we aren't using the little toys the gnomes have given us. Although, I guess what's his name? Junko used the flaming balls.
Great balls of fire.
They do 2d6 if they fail the save.
All right, 2d6 is a dex saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dex save.
And that's at disadvantage because of the entangle.
Right.
And it would be a 13.
Lucky 13. Dun, dun, dun.
They crit fail.
Then they both take 2d6.
They burn. Burn them, little
Only 2d6?
Gorstag. Burn them, Gorstag. Burn them. Show us your burning power. Yes.
8.
Probably about a flesh wound for them, though. But how long is Entangle going to be up?
Depends. What does it say?
Tangle is a...
Up to 1 minute.
Yep.
Alright, so 10 rounds.
And it's concentration.
Alright, Doreg, it is your turn.
What'd the third catapult do again?
That's an explosive ballista. It does pretty much fire damage, but it's 48. So it's the same as the other one, except...
I'll ride over there and kick its launching
Roll
thingy.
me attack roll with advantage. It's a d20 plus 3.
Oh, nice.
17. That hits. So
I figure I go for the far one.
now they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Roll me 48.
I'm rolling for them to do wisdom saving throws.
Alright.
Unless you just don't want to do it.
No, I
What
think
am I
you're
rolling?
rolling the damage. You're rolling the damage.
Oh, 48.
3, they fail. 21. Alright. They are blinded.
Poor wyverns. They didn't even know what they were getting into. They just thought they were getting a nice tasty appetizer with some gnomes. But no. You're getting exploding balls in there.
Yeah. So alright. It's their turn. They're not prone and entangled, so is that a strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Alright. How's that possible?
Roll 20. That's how.
They still have
fail.
to make a dex save for my sphere of flame.
Alright.
Nice.
And that's with disadvantage also.
Right. 6, they fell. So roll me
So they take
2d6.
2d6 fire damage.
Burn, wyverns. Burn.
9.
No damage.
9.
Da.
It's critical roll all over again.
The mighty 9. Mighty 9.
Roll all the 9s.
Alright, Junko, it's your turn. I pretty much guess what you're going to do.
Burning ball of fire.
Yeah. These wyverns ain't putting up much of a fight, are they?
Nope.
Oh, it's the technology of the gnomes and the magic of the people who insist. But anyways, yeah, you want to your attack will have advantage. It'll be a d20 plus 3. So
Ooh. Roll 20 again.
Swiggity swoop.
5d6.
All over how many? All of them?
Over all of them, yeah.
Oh yeah, they look bloodied at this point.
They're
One
barely
looks
bloody.
really hurt. They're bloodied, but one looks really badly hurt. Forgot to mention.
We're just trying to. He's
Oh no. Chunk goes by the catapult.
Yeah. Is he the one by all the burning balls of flame or something? The alchemist
Yeah.
fire? So it's more than
You know, by the end of this, Chunko is going to take back all the bad things he said about gnomes and catapults.
Sure he is. Of course he is. Is he
No,
more
I
than
never
25? Or does
Anyways,
I'm thinking about turning the catapult towards the alchemy fire towards the other
Gnomes.
catapult that I took 2 rides on.
Right.
I might accidentally,
right.
roll a 1 and accidentally hit
Or
the
in-
other catapult.
So I'm gonna be running 1, or yeah, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can actually drop lethal burning death with this one. Is that right? Or can I move one more to get to an alchemist fire?
You can move to the alchemist fire one if you want.
Okay, sure. I'll drop an alchemist fire.
All right. It's correction. It's called alchemist fire. Boom.
Alchemist fire. Boom. Yeah. Okay. I like it.
But yeah, 20. Oh shoot, you crit.
20. Okay, I'll take it.
That doubles.
Yeah, so that's 10d6.
Yeah, 26.
Oh, wait, what? 10d6. What?
It's more. 32 points of fire damage. Boom.
One of them dies. The other one's barely up. Yeah. So how do you want him to die?
He disintegrates into a pile of ash because of the amount of fire, and the plants seep in and are busy munching happily upon the ash, the vines and stuff. So it's like a pile of ash. So there's this. He turns into a pile of ash, and the vines just all come up around the ash and pull it down into the earth with him. And said,
so
there's an ogre orphan in the forest tonight.
All right, so it's actually it's your turn.
Yeah,
Gorstag, do you want to go?
Yeah. Who's left?
Well, this
Nothing.
one is dead,
Nothing left.
but there's the rest of them. They're barely alive.
And you got your flaming spheres.
Moving a flaming sphere is like a bonus action, right?
Let me check, because I'm not sure on that spell.
The flaming sphere of death and doom. Yeah.
Concentration up to a minute. So I will move it, or I'm going to maintain it. If these guys are still alive here, I will maintain it. And
All right.
do 2d6 fire damage.
2d6 fire damage. All right. Does that begin on their turn or your turn?
Let me check.
Burn, wyvern, burn.
Ends its turn within 5 feet of it.
5 feet of it. Okay. But they're still entangled. Do you want to do anything else, or can you do anything else?
Yeah.
Can I maintain that and fire an Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll fire an Eldritch Blast at the closest dude to me.
All right. Roll me attack roll.
Oh, wait. That was an attack roll.
No, that was a spell.
Yeah, just roll attack roll and add your modifier.
There you go. 12.
Well, sadly, we'll miss.
It just launches out like this bright blast of white light, and it just misses and streaks over his shoulder.
And I'm like, Gorstug, you're not supposed to cure them.
I'm not curing them.
You're not curing them like fine jerky over the fire?
Oh, hell no. And that's Gorstag's go.
All
He
right.
has no bonus action he can use.
All right. Doreg.
I lean over
Did
to
it?
Orin and I say, "Well, he shoots like a cleric."
Oh, wow.
Has anyone fired this first catapult?
I did one.
No,
I shot it
no
once.
one's fired that Pierce one.
I shot it once, but it missed horribly.
Yeah.
I'll go back to it and I'll shoot it.
All right. Roll me a d20 plus 3.
With advantage?
Oh yeah, advantage.
Better D20.
That's better.
Better roll 20.
So, which one do you want to hit?
One of the ones that's still alive. I don't know, the front one here.
All right. He's. How do you want to kill him?
Oh, he's that way.
Because remember,
yeah,
this thing has a
the eye.
chain. It pulls things down. You go for the eye.
Yep, I impale him in one eye with out the other eye.
Okay. As it does that, the head goes back as the thing comes up, and he gets the rider along with it. So.
Oh, there's riders on it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
there's
didn't-
ogres.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 So this one is gone. All right. Who's no? Oh, the wyverns. It's a strength saving throw. Oh, right, with disadvantage.
DC 13. Lucky 13.
I don't think they get disadvantage on their strength saves.
They don't. It's only dex.
It's
Yeah.
only dex saves. They get disadvantage.
Okay, they break free.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, they're coming for us.
Yeah, they break free and they're flying. Oh, right. They have to make a save on the start of their turn. That's before they break free. Doesn't matter. They take 2-6. All three of these guys are dead. So, Toby, how do you want them to die?
Flaming sphere.
Oh, just a radiant flare just bursts out from Gorstag. Just like a radiant flame just erupts from his heart, just beating outwards and vaporizes them all.
Nice. From ashes to ashes.
And that leaves just one wyvern coming right in front of the catapult. Chunka, what do you want to do?
Oh, that's all. That was his action. He just moved, and that was it. Or I
Yeah,
guess
he
he
just
used the
moved.
strength
Yeah.
save.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Does this one look
Right.
bloodied?
Yeah, he looks really hurt.
Cantrip. Ooh, that's not a good shot.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
scorching ray,
Well, so that was one of the 3 rays, right?
right? But since you that
That
one hit.
Yeah.
The first ray goes and singes Orin on the rear end. He's like, "Watch where you're shooting."
Yeah. You're like zeroing in on the target. First you hit my rear end, then you hit the catapult, then you hit the...
So 11. So how do you want to kill him?
Fire seems to be our favorite thing today.
Yeah, he the fire hits him and he comes crashing down and just skids along the ground right in front of the catapult. And then I flick the catapult and then it just puts the alchemy fire just right on top of it.
for added effect.
I will let you have this.
And then I go doot, 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 and then the whole catapult rolls over the wyvern. Doot, 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 and then I roll it back. Doot, doot, put it back into position.
Where did you learn at Parallel Park?
There's only one problem with that. The flaming wyvern causes the alchemist fire to explode.
So you guys are out of initiative. So
Pretty useful tools, little gnomes. Yes, yes. Do you have
That last one,
the last one?
those transportation devices.
Oh, you mean the ones in the back? They're pretty much piercing and flaming ballista. So. Oh wait, they were blinded. I forgot about that. Oh. Never mind. But yeah, they note that you can drop these flaming these alchemist fire booms, little ammunition things, off a like say if you were flying on back of a griffin. And by the way, guys, guess what? You level up.
Hey,
Ooh, cool.
I'm gonna go dunk my head in that
level
well.
4. All the spells.
So, should I take a barbarian or a druid in this one? I think I'll still do a druid.
But I can't really multi-class at this point. So that's from you guys.
Yeah. So as you, how many minutes do we have left? Ooh, about 30. You handled that counter a lot faster than I thought. So what do you guys want to do while you're done with the nodes? Do you want to see an inn? Do you want to go to? Oh yeah, you get paid your 500.
What?
Each?
500 gold.
Well, the party gets 500 gold. I think. No, it was like 600. So it was like 200 each or something.
150 each if it's 600.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was down to 1 apparently.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was pretty well broke too.
What? How are you guys broke?
He bought a horse.
Goldstag is minted.
I bought a horse, yeah.
And the Grandmaster went to pay you something. How much was it under notes that he paid you? Toby, how much did the Grandmaster said he was going to pay you for looking after these guys?
Oh, 500 gold.
500 gold. Okay. That's where I got confused. Yeah, so you go chill for the night, you go to your rooms. And so what do you do right before you go to bed?
Well, it's kind of private, don't you think?
Well, no. Like, it could be a public thing or it could be a private thing.
Oh, okay.
Or, like, you could be doing something in the bar downstairs before you retire to bed.
So taking a dump on the toilet is not something we do before we go to bed?
Well, you can do that, but we're not going to see that.
So, do you want to do anything before you guys go to bed or anything? Like get a drink or something? Or go shopping?
Yeah, sure.
You gonna go get a drink, Jody?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if any of these guys want to come along. But
Sure,
yeah,
I'll go with you.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
Drinks it is.
Trying to figure out how to change my level when I'm multi-classed in this system.
Gorstag's just going to head to the nearest temple and sleep on the doorstep. He knows he's not welcome inside, but as close as he can get is the doorstep.
All right. Before we get to Gorstag, you guys said you're going to go drinking, right?
Right.
So you see a. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds fun. Let's have a Minotaur bartender.
Okay.
And he just goes, and looks at you and goes, "What's your poison?"
Anything with dragon's blood.
Beer.
Good stiff whiskey.
And he gives you a beer, and he gives you a small glass of whiskey. That'll be 1 gold for the beer and 10 gold for the whiskey.
Okay.
Damn, that's expensive beer.
No, the whiskey is expensive. It's 10 gold for the whiskey. 1
Beer's
gold for.
expensive.
Oh, did I get him backwards?
No,
No,
he's just saying that you're using gold as currency and not say silver or copper.
Okay, silver. 1 silver for.
No, wow, you guys are good at talking down the sale there, aren't you?
well, I think if you look in the player's handbook, isn't there prices for alcohol or something?
Yeah, they are.
There is,
There are,
but
yeah.
that's DM's discretion.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but it's usually in the copper range, right? Or
It's
silver range.
usually silver to copper, depending on what you're ordering.
So a whole gold piece for a beer seems awfully high, but yeah, it is a DM's discretion.
Well,
Oh, yes.
Goldstag is literally just going to neck his drink and head to bed.
Right. If you
On the
head
doorstep of a temple. Gotcha.
If you head straight to
Yeah,
bed,
like literally drink, head
You-
out the door, and go to the nearest temple, pass out on the steps. That's his plan.
and keep in mind, this is to the audience. I do take a few liberties and do things that'll make sense later, but I'll explain that later. That just sounded really confusing. Okay. Anyways,
No, it made sense.
Gorstag, you feel a real weird feeling on your right arm as you try to go to bed.
Oh, I just want to sleep. So
It
much
just-
fighting.
Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore that you're having a heart attack.
And as you try to go to sleep and ignore it, it starts to glow.
Oh my god, woman. Not the time.
This is not mystical.
Oh. Wait, then what the... And Gorstag
Are you gonna take a look at?
Yeah.
You're gonna take a look at it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're gonna see you got a strange tattoo right there, but it's in the shape of a silver dragon.
Do you have to be so vague?
A
And this
tattoo
is
in it-
Gorstag just shouting at Mishiko in the streets while drunk.
You
It's just
hear
like,
this?
You're so...
This this isn't me. This is something you earned.
Explanation, please? What?
And then you hear a familiar voice. Really says, "It's a pact, not like the pact you're used to, but a different kind of pact. This is a covenant made between rider and dragon."
Ooh, I like it.
Wait. Melandra, is that you?
Who?
Melandra, my guide.
Nope.
Mm.
You see a mysterious woman, and she brings up a torch, and she hands it to you, and you look at her shadow, and her shadow is in the shape of a silver dragon. Well, a dragon shape, anyways. But that's Yeah, that's where we're gonna end it with you, Toby.
Yeah, fair enough. Let the others have a bit of spotlight for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gorstag is just confused in the streets and drunk.
Then drunk at a temple doorstep
Well,
Definitely not.
with no
basically, if
bling.
you haven't figured it out, Toby, you basically earn your right to become a rider of a silver dragon.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
I'm
fine.
gonna note that down.
He's gonna hang that over our heads, isn't he?
Well, you guys all have your chance. You just have to pay attention. Okay. Basically, so you guys are in the bar. You're all drinking. You're drinking whiskey. Make me Constitution saving throws.
Best I. Oh my! The
You are
whiskey's a
dead
little-
drunk. Yeah, you guys, Dworig and Chunko, you passed, but Orin is dead
Of
drunk.
course he did. Of course.
Actually,
This is some
Are-
good
are you-
whiskey. Yeah.
does Orin not get advantage? Is he not a dwarf?
Oh yeah, he does get advantage.
Oh, fine.
I'll actually think there is a dwarven advantage drinking alcohol, but
Poison saves. Yeah.
Poison save. Yeah.
So,
So you
yes.
guys fancy yourselves as good drinkers, do you?
no.
Says this drunk man. Right next to you. Ask for the strong stuff.
the strong stuff. Why would I want the strong stuff? I'm happy with my whiskey. It's got the smoky smell of the great forest peats and the oaken
And someone,
casks.
and then a bartender goes, "Did someone say they wanted to try the strong stuff?"
Yeah, this guy here, he's whispering it in our ears that he wants it.
Yeah, kill him.
How much is it? Get him a glass.
It's free. It's a contest. You owe me. I get a gold piece. If you can't drink it without getting drunk, but if you win, you get 10 gold pieces.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Tamora seemed to favor me on your first drink you gave me. It was a little harsh at the start, but it went down smooth.
Timora's doesn't exist in Dragonlance.
I don't care. Then the lands under the earth, that she exists for us. It's all connected in the Underdark.
The Death Dark.
Yeah,
That's what they call it here.
It's all connected, I say. It's all connected. I even heard there's a Ravenloft Dark somewhere.
I like to point out that Orion's not even drunk yet, and he's already going conspiracy theorist.
That's how I am, you know? I haven't figured it out yet. Okay.
All right. Aaron, what is Chunko doing?
So this guy's challenging us to drinking contest.
That's
If you
what he
can manage
said.
if you can manage to hold your stuff.
And what is this guy? Can I size him up? Who is he?
He's a minotaur.
He's a minotaur.
Big, burly minotaur.
All right. Can I do an insight check on him? Kind
Sure.
of size him up to see.
Can't size him up. You're just distracted by his big, massive pecs. I'm just kidding. But no, you can't get a read on him.
Sure. Let me just set down my my hand axe bullbane, and then I'll take a drink with you. I make a point of calling my hand axe bullbane.
I like it.
You just He pours the glass and he just sits down and goes, drink. And it's this pure black liquid. Doesn't even fizz.
Doesn't even fizz. All right. I say, I gotta say a prayer before I take a drink. And
Pretty much the same. It's just
I make it look I make it look like I turn it into a swirly. Basically, it looks like milk now. It hasn't changed its properties, but now it looks like milk. And
I thought you were gonna say like one of those fruity drinks.
Nah, I make it look like milk, and I'm like, I think I drank this when I was a wee baby. And then I chug it.
All right, roll me a Constitution saving throw with advantage, sir.
All right. May not be good enough, but we'll see.
No, you are wasted. You're like, here's your go, peace, or something like that.
I start saying, those gnome catapults aren't so bad, but you'll never catch me admitting it.
Okay, Dwarg, what are you going to do?
I'm just watching him.
Oren, you watching him too?
Yeah. I'm still nursing my whiskey.
Yeah, you're just enjoying your whiskey, you're drinking, and so nothing happens, and then you notice something in the tavern you didn't notice before. There's a arena for fist fights in there. Do you guys want to go in there, or do you want to take your time drinking?
So what's the wager?
Can I in my drunkenness can I brag on Dorreg's behalf? Say, look, Dorreg, a fist fighting arena. You're like the best at that, aren't you?
How much does it cost to do the drinking contest?
Basically, it's a gamble. If you lose, you give them 1 gold piece. But if you win, you get 10 gold pieces.
Sure. Hit me up.
All right, roll me a drinking with advantage. Gone, yeah.
Ooh, that's not good. Definitely not good.
Yeah, you're drunk. You're like,
and I'm going to start saying, Dwarg. Yeah.
I don't know if fist fighting is will be looked highly upon by the knights.
Then drink yourself. Yeah. Get into drinking. It'll be like shore leave.
so.
What does Dwarg do? What does
I'm thinking. I gotta be nightly. I got my nightly duties I gotta do.
Okay.
Duty.
Yeah, Goldsteiger's on full like lost faith mode. He's like beating on the church doors, even though he knows no one.
Oh no, you're coming. No, your character is doing something else and differently. But I think we would have to end early if we did it. He comes into the bar with you guys, And he's wielding something you can't believe he's wielding. He is wielding the Dragonlance.
Well,
Come at me. I'll fight you up.
there's a pit in there. You can go after whoever you want, but I don't want to fight you. Have any choice in the matter.
I just point at the burliest person in the bar and just go, fight me now.
You know, so he goes, the bartender goes, that would be my brother. And you see his huge minotaur just flexing. And just got muscles, biceps on his biceps, muscles upon his muscles, just flexing. Like,
Fight me, bro. Like, Gorstag is
and he
at
points
this
to the
point
arena with
completely
the.
drunk and stumbling everywhere.
And he just points to the arena.
Gorstag takes his place in the arena.
And they take away your weapons and stuff, and then like they take off your shirt and stuff. And it's got and you guys are wearing nothing but your pants and shoes. And you're just ready to box.
Gorstag just sort of like cranks his neck and rolls his shoulders, and it's just like, yeah, come on, bring it on.
Okay, roll me an attack roll.
Arm strike.
Yeah.
I don't have one. The closest I've got is a dagger.
Back in. Is it a D4?
Yeah, it would be a D. No, it would be 1 damage. I have no bonus.
Well, this is a special occasion, so it'll be 1d4 because if we did once, we'd be in here, this arena forever. So,
I thought you had a Dragonlance on you. What happened to that?
right? Yeah, that got
too drunk to
taken away
maintain
and put it. Yeah, he's like, yeah, he's just maintaining it. And oh yeah, and you guys noticed something weird on his arm. You noticed the weird tattoo of a silver dragon on his arm. And you're like,
Jeez.
did he always have that?
Were you in a back alley somewhere and just went in the shop and then came back out with all this stuff? Had a little pirate ship above the door.
Roll a d20. 11 misses, I assume.
Yeah, AC is 13.
All right. So he swings a punch and he misses. Your turn.
I just throw an unarmed punch. Just bottom of the jaw, trying to sock him.
That hits. Yeah, he looks really bloodied at this point. But he's going to swing a punch at you. Gosh damn, I'm not going to win this one.
Gorstag just stumbles back drunk and just sort of stumbles out of the way of the punch. And it's just like, oh, what?
And yeah, it's your turn to roll. That's going to miss.
Just throws a big, wide haymaker and just not even close.
12 misses, I assume.
Yeah, 13 AC.
Can't move with all these bulging muscles.
Oh, that's that one.
So you swing and you
Falls
punch
down
yourself,
face
you punch a wall and you hurt your hand. You're like, oh, why did I do that? All right, it's going to swing at you.
That'll hit.
Okay, and it's going to be a D4. plus.
Can we help? Can we help?
You can cheers and give him advantage if you get
Cheer,
enough cheers.
sure, I'll cheer.
So
But you're
is that
trying-
2 damage or more?
It's probably gonna be +5, so 7 damage.
7. So 4, 17. Alright. Just take it and just sort of grin and spit the blood out and just like, ha! Mr.
Damn.
Carl does not favor you, my friend.
Bloodthirsty cleric.
That's gonna hit. He is still up, but barely. He's like,
Go Gorstug. Go Gorstug. You can take him. Yeah.
Take a knee before I make you.
We're just going to knock him unconscious anyways, right?
That'll hit.
So 8 damage.
Alright. Then I'm just going to come back with another haymaker.
All right, how do you want to knock him out?
Oh, just clean clock across the bottom of the jaw. Just like dislocate the jaw.
Ooh. Shoryuken.
Yeah, basically. Shoryuken and just dislocate and break the jaw in one movement.
Yeah, and you take out the Minotaur and unconscious, and they go, "You're champion and a winner," and you see everyone just passing bets. And you
Someone
go,
better be betting on me. I want some profit out of this, motherfuckers, or I'll start fighting all of you.
Damn, we need to get you in your bed, son. Get that alcohol out of your brain. You're not talking like yourself.
"You're drunk, remember?"
Yep, I am totally drunk. Like, the character is totally drunk as well. He doesn't drink often.
We're gonna try.
And
We're
like
gonna start
half a
chanting
pint of
Ghost
ale will do it.
We're gonna
Yeah,
start
you-
chanting your name, leading a chant of your name in the bar.
Gorstug. Dwarreg. Dwarreg.
Whoa, Gorstag, come on.
Gorstag, the cleric.
Yeah, right.
Heal them.
Whoa.
Heal them.
All right. If you guys aren't gonna do anything, I think we'll probably end it there, unless we got a few announcements or anything.
Next week?
What's
Next
next
week.
week? Forge or Dragonlance?
Maybe Dragonlance. Yeah, because I just have a lot of work to do because I have to make a huge map.
So you have a lot of
So-
work and you'll be able to accomplish that, or should we just say Forge of Fury next week?
Or do we
well,
say Dragonlance?
the
if
thing
not
is,
full?
we got a new player coming in for Dragonlance, right?
Yeah.
So he's coming in next week. Is the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we announced that we got a new player joining us for Dragonlance.
Hey, Aaron, or Michael, I don't know if either. So I'm multi-classed, right? I still have the 3 levels druid, 1 level barbarian. Does that mean I don't have the ability score improvement at 4th level?
No.
That
You
comes
have
with
to
the.
be 4th level in one class to get the ability score improvement.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
It sucks, but it's to balance out multi-classing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because otherwise you could go crazy.
Oh yeah, we haven't quite seen me the raging barbarian bear yet. That ought to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I remember the next session, if I can get the map right, will be the big battle.
The battle royale.
The big battle where you guys have to go to the castle.
Dun, dun, dun. Charge. Okay.
Are we really that close to the castle?
Yeah, it's like the next thing on the road.
Yeah, it's like literally next town over.
Yeah.
Where's
So,
the castle?
It's like to the right of this town.
Thoradin?
Thornton? You mean
What's the name of
Thorbarton?
the castle?
Oh, the temple?
The castle.
Oh, Diesta or something like that.
Yetta.
Yeah, Diesta. That's what I've got written down.
I've lost all track because of my mind's half gone.
I just realized looking back at my notes, they are horrendous.
All right. I gave up on doing notes for the most part in D&D, even though I know I should. Just
But I
because.
try and make notes, but when you're trying to pay attention to what's being said by the DM, it's hard to take notes.
True. Or when you're drawing maps. It's hard.
It's one or the other. Yeah, or you're drawing maps, which at this point, Bubble has entirely given up. He's done 2 levels. That's worth like 50 gold.
You've given up. That makes me so sad.
Bubble is fed up with trying to maintain a meticulously good map of the dungeon we're going through. Like, his attention span isn't high enough to maintain that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I think I got my character pretty much fleshed out for the next level. I haven't got all the spells typed in. Like I put red dots on the ones that I couldn't find in Roll20. So in second level. But anyway, okay, cool. Anything else?
Oh, wait, Michael, did you say we were going up a level?
Yeah, level 4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of distracted in the bar because I was busy figuring
No,
out what
I
all
just
changed.
realized that.
Yeah, because I wanted you guys at level 4 when you hit the castle. By the way, Toby, you'll be wielding the Dragonlance.
Oh, nice.
This is the Dragonlance of Flame, by the way.
Oh, can I make it a packed weapon?
Well, that's Hexblade Warlock.
No, it's packed to the blade.
Well, I mean, it's
I like it.
+2, so
I can, if I spend an hour with it, I can make it my pack weapon.
Which means he
okay.
can summon it to him whenever he wants, basically.
Yeah, it goes to an extra dimensional plane, and I can summon it whatever the hell I want.
Okay, I guess you.
But it takes an action.
All right, I guess you can, but
Cool. Anyway,
yeah. If not anything else, we got a new player, and hopefully we'll be doing Dragonlance next week.
this is
Yes.
Jose from the Thursday night group.
Yeah, that Jose.
Oh, cool. He's fun.
Yeah.
Of course, if you have problems hearing my microphone, you might have to.
I haven't met him yet, so I'm looking forward to it.
Right.
New players are always fun.
Yeah. And he's actually got quite a lot of experience under his belt playing, so.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I would.
Good,
argue
because we
that
need a
you do.
cleric.
A real cleric.
No, you're all laughing, but I can heal pretty much more than a cleric.
I won't believe it till I see it or need it. Then I'll be like calling your
Just
name.
wait till you're dying on the floor, and I heal you from over 60 feet away.
Yeah, and
You'll
then I'll
be
be
fine.
like, Gorthag, that's the guy I know, yeah.
Is this unholy healing? Are we going to be like doomed to like the netherworld if we take your heals?
No. You'll be fine.
All right, so guys, if we don't got anything else, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh.
Goodbye,
Right.
Street.
Bye.
All right, goodbye.
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 Am I supposed to stop the stream? Oh yeah.
Yeah.